Hey everyone, today we're making mini Pavlovas. These miniature Pavlovas are so much fun to make and a lot easier to make than the larger version of the Pavlova. The Pavlova is a meringue-based dessert with a delicate crisp shell and a soft marshmallow-like interior. Easy to make, adorable, and absolutely delectable. Start off by preheating your oven to 120 degrees Celsius and lining a large baking tray with parchment paper. Now we're going to make the miniature meringue bases for the Pavlovas. For this we need 4 large egg whites as well as 3/4 of a cup of fine caster sugar. Add the egg whites and make sure they're at room temperature to a clean, dry mixing bowl. Beat on a high speed until the egg whites become frothy. Once the egg whites have turned frothy, we can start to incorporate the sugar. Then continue beating on a high speed for 8 to 10 minutes, adding 1 tablespoon of the sugar at a time. Make sure to stop beating when the egg whites form stiff peaks but remain glossy. You don't want to overbeat the egg whites. Now here we have 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of corn flour, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. We're going to combine these 3 ingredients together. And then we're going to add this to the beaten egg whites. At this point, we're not going to be using our beaters. Use a spatula to gently fold in the mixed ingredients without overmixing. You want to do this gently and quickly. Careful not to deflate the whipped egg whites in the process. Now, to make the miniature-sized meringues, using a piping bag is recommended. Add the whipped egg white to a piping bag. And we're going to pipe this onto the prepared baking pan. You can do this in any shape you like. You can make baskets with indentations to fill the cream. I'm just forming simple discs. This makes about 8 to 10 miniature-sized meringues. And with that last bit of whipped egg white, I'm also making a few tiny meringues because everyone likes to snack on them before we actually prepare the dessert. Place in the middle rack of your preheated oven and bake for 40 to 45 minutes. Meanwhile, we can prepare the sweetened whipped coconut cream. For this, we have 400 ml of Kara coconut milk. This has been chilled overnight in the fridge. When the coconut milk is chilled overnight, you'll find the coconut cream settles on the top, leaving the liquid below. We're going to scoop just the cream from the top and add it to a bowl. We're not going to be using the liquid that is left behind. To the chilled coconut cream, we're going to add vanilla extract to taste. You can add 1 teaspoon first, as well as 2 tablespoons of raw sugar. Now adding white sugar will give your coconut whipped cream a brighter, whiter color, but the flavor of the raw sugar goes well with the coconut milk. So at this point, you can do a taste test and add a little bit more vanilla extract if you like to. Just whip until the cream holds soft peaks. The texture of the coconut whipped cream is a bit thicker than regular dairy whipped cream, but it has a delightful flavor and texture nonetheless. Keep refrigerated until you're ready to use it. Once the meringues have been baked, we want to leave them in the oven for another 30 minutes with the oven switched off. Removing them from the oven too quickly can cause them to crack or flatten. And during this time, we can gather the fruits for the topping. I'm using berries, kiwi, mango, and passionfruit. Make sure there's no extra liquid in the fruits. Now once the meringues have baked, leave them on a wire rack until they're completely cooled down. So here you can see one of those tiny miniature meringues that we prepared. As you can see, the outside is delicately crisp while the inside is soft and marshmallow-like. Assemble these miniature pavlovas just prior to serving. Over each of the pavlova bases, we're going to add a dollop of the chilled coconut whipped cream and spread gently. Top with fruits as desired. You'll find that this combination of fruits, especially that passion fruit, along with the chilled sweetened coconut whipped cream and the delicate meringue base, which is lightly crisp on the exterior and soft and marshmallow-like on the interior, makes for an absolutely delightful dessert. Hope you've enjoyed this video recipe for mini pavlovas with coconut whipped cream. I am leaving the recipe card for you here. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.